Hello me YouTubies, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking all about what is on my Sephora Loves wish list. These are items that either have come out recently, that are brand new, or items that have been on Sephora for a while and I just have not gotten a chance to actually buy them and have them in my collection. But they are items that I keep in my wish list because I do want to buy in the future. So if you are new to my channel, be sure to subscribe because I do upload every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And if you are liking the video while you're watching, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Also, I'd be very curious to see what you guys are keeping in your Sephora Loves wish list because I love chatting about new makeup with you guys and things that you guys are trying as well. I'm gonna hop into my Sephora wish list and I will have a screenshot of every single item that I'm talking about here, here or here. One of the two. The first item I have in my wish list is the Urban Decay Born to Run eyeshadow palette. I've heard a ton of hype around this palette and then it went away. I'm like, I don't understand. The shade range of this palette looks amazing. It looks like you have some really neutral warm shades and it also looks like you have some more bold, dramatic, cool tone shades. And I have heard that the palette formula is really good and I'm not exactly sure why people don't talk about this, but I know Kathleen Lights mentioned it in a video once and I was like, oh yeah, that's a thing. Now this palette has 21 shades. It says for every possible eye look, from neutral to smoky to bright to sultry. That is my kind of palette. It is $49, so a little bit more on the expensive side for a palette, but let's face it, it's Sephora, everything is expensive. So that is the first item on my wish list. The second item on my wish list is from Huda Beauty. It's the new Nude eyeshadow palette. There are so many beautiful shades in here. I think what's holding me back on this palette is the fact that I have heard mixed reviews about this foiled, crushed pigment formula. I don't really know how it applies. I hear it's kind of messy and that kind of freaks me out, but it has so many beautiful neutral wearable shades that it has me very eager to have this palette. And I am trying to not buy as many eyeshadow palettes because I have so many. That's part of why I have so many eyeshadows in my wish list, but this is one that I am super interested in buying. However, it is $65 and that is expensive for an eyeshadow palette. Next item on my list is the CoverFX Gripping Primer. This is $38. It is been out of stock forever. When is it gonna come back? Because it has been out of stock ever since it came out, basically. It has 42 reviews. A lot of people are saying really nice things about this. It says that it's a primer with a jelly texture that visibly firms the look of skin and creates a glass-like finish. Now I do have, let me grab it, it's right here. I do have the Dermablend Instagrip Jelly Primer and this kind of sounds like the same thing. I'm not a fan of this. I think that's why I have not actually bought the primer, other than the fact that it's been out of stock forever. So that's why it's just sitting in my wish list because I'm like, I don't really know. If it's gonna be similar to the Dermablend, I don't want it. But if it's going to be better somehow, then I definitely want to try it out. Next primer I have in my wish list is the, what is this called? Farsali Skintune Blur Perfecting Primer Serum. That is such a mouthful. This is $54, so a very expensive primer. That's number one why I haven't bought it yet. It says it's a hybrid primer serum that softly blurs the skin, reduces pores and imperfections, creates a bright and fine-tuned effect. That's everything I want in a primer. It's just so dang expensive. I don't know, I've heard good things about it. Maybe in the future I can buy it. Next I have the Kaja Beauty Bento Beauty Okay, I can't even say this. Kaja Beauty Bento Bouncy Shimmer Eyeshadow Trio. Who named this? But I have the shade Toasted Caramel saved in my wish list because it's every single shade I would use. They look very shimmery and they look very neutral. They just, everything I want in an eyeshadow, and I love that it comes in a little compact. They just stack on each other. They're only 21 bucks, so it's not that bad. It's got great reviews and it says that it's a trio of bouncy, blendable, cream to powder shimmer shadows. Love that. I would love to buy more eyeshadows. I'm trying to hold off because I have so many. Next is the Natasha Denona Bloom Blush and Glow Palette. Now I have saved and unsaved Natasha Denona products in my cart forever, and last time I tried a Natasha Denona eyeshadow, it didn't work out very well for me. I didn't think it was worth it. This is a $55 palette, so it looks like it has 2 highlighters and 2 blush shades in it. So that's very appealing. It's really expensive, but it says that it's inspired by the Natasha Denona best-selling Diamond and Blush palette, featuring some of her best shades and formulas. So like, it seems great. I don't really know if I would use all of the shades. Next palette I have saved is the Becca X, the Becca and Khloe Kardashian and Malika Haqq Bronze Blush and Glow palette. That is another mouthful. It is $44. There's 2 different shades. One is Made with Love by Khloe, one's Made with Love by Malika. I would do the Khloe one. It just looks so gorgeous. The packaging is on point. It just looks like such a great range of shades from bronzer, blush, and highlights. So I love that. They kind of have like an hourglass looking finish to them. Like, you know how the hourglass ones look like marbled? That's what these ones look like. It is limited edition, so I guess I need to decide on it soon. I have 2 more items on my wish list. The first one is the NARS Skin Deep eyeshadow palette. I have so many eyeshadow palettes that I've saved, but this one is like cool toned and warm toned at the same time. It's gorgeous. It's got great transition shades, it looks like. It's got great shimmer shades, and I love the way the packaging looks. NARS does amazing on their packaging. It's 59 bucks, so again, up there. It says it's a multi-use palette for all skin tones, 12 neutral shades to define, line, and highlight eyes and brows. I think this is a very staple palette to have. Everyone needs a palette like this that just has neutral shades that you can make any look work. So, and I've heard good things, and I want this palette. All right, last product in my wish list is the Ilia True Skin Serum Concealer. This is brand new. It's got the clean at Sephora little logo thing. I don't really know what all that's about. I guess I should probably learn, but it's this whole thing on Sephora where it's like clean ingredients. That's great, but I don't really know if that makes it work any better, or I don't know. So this concealer is pretty expensive. It's 30 bucks, but I really love the True Skin Serum Foundation. It looks so natural, and so if this concealer is the same, I would like to try that out. It says that it's lightweight, medium buildable coverage serum concealer with skincare benefits. Great. So who knows, maybe when I run out of all of my concealers, my e.l.f. concealer, my Jouer concealer, my Tarte Shape Tape, I will try something new. Alright you guys, those are all the products that are in my Sephora wish list. Let me know if you want me to do more videos like this where I'm talking about products I want to buy or products that I don't want to buy. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!